And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Tigers and the Aggies. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton, singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat. Alexander Canario. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. I mean, this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
All right, just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Ellen Romero. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Now it's going to be Emilio Boone.
The designated hitter, Emilio Boone.
The pitch. Missed with a changeup. And this one is off and running. The 1-0. And a breaking ball catches the corner at the knees.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That one a little bit high, and a count 2-1. Kicks and fires. That one fouled off. 2-2. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball. The wind in the pitch. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Lifted in the air, right field. Encarnacion makes the grab, one away. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Of course, one of the best players in the game today, Emilio Boone.
And Boog, we're talking about a guy who has great wheels and then puts them to good use. He's the team leader in stolen bases and runs scored, man. Using his speed to just get in the scoring position and then just flying home when the guys behind him put the ball in play. I absolutely love watching him do it because he causes havoc on the base paths.
On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Miguel Andujar. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Alcantara leads off first with one away. Next offering misses. 2-1.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Foul ball there.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Laced to right center, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Troy Johnston.
He's done a great job making contact recently. 10 hits in his last 5 games.
Just missed.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 1 out. Right through there for a strike. Here's a 2-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now, when you follow up a triple-digit fastball with a nasty changeup, pretty much every time the hitter's going to be in trouble. That was the plan. Get him to sit dead red on the fastball and then just make it look foolish with the off-speed stuff.
So first and second with 2 outs. Jorge Alfaro at the plate.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
The pitch. That one misses. And now it's even 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Rob Leach.
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win. And really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. And the pitch. That one fouled off. The 0-1. That one ripped, but foul. And the right-hander deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
So now here's the DH, Eric Mejia.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Leach. He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. And a foul ball.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and you know he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today. The emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important. And with that kind of power at the plate, they'll gladly take the single to the opposite field.
Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that pitchers at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. And here is Addy Rodriguez. Leach throws to first. Mejia dives back in safely. And a pitch.
2-0.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. And he deals. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And a pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Runner on the go. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. Man at first, one away. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
And the batter now, Encarnacion. That one not close. And that is ball 1. Mejia at second. Rodriguez at first. One gone. That misses the zone. 2-0.
After the loss yesterday afternoon where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
The 2-1. Swing, and he popped it up. And the infield fly is called. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. This is an absolute powerhouse offense, Chris, and they piled up more runs than any other team in the league.
Boog, fans absolutely love to see this kind of lineup every day. I mean, coming to the ballpark, turn it on TV, you know that it's going to be exciting. They score runs by the bunches, really put themselves in a good position to win games because of it. And you know what? It's going to be really important for pitchers facing them to hit their spots. Better command your pitches, because if you don't, it's going to be a long game. Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Swung on, belted. That's back. Goodbye, home run. A 3-run homer, his 13th home run of the season, and they lead it. It's 3-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Number 11 stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
You know, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Already 3 runs across in the frame here in game 1 of this 3-game set. The 1-1 is fouled off. And another ball.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. Back in Anaheim, now the third baseman, Domingo Levy.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Oh, great grab on the dive. And they get the out.
Man, a lot going on that play. Diving stop to his right in that hole, and then gets up and takes it himself. Man, it's a one-man show.
Francisco Mejia coming up to hit.
No.
Up and in, and it's 1-0. The lefty fires. Fastball for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
One down, base is empty. Ripped to short. Perdomo on to first. Gets the catcher by a step.
Batting it, the second baseman, Gustavo.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Nunez. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
And a foul ball. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
2 outs.
1-2.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
In the air to left down the line. Ramirez has it sized up. Drops into the glove, and that is that. Back here at Angel Stadium, now it's the second baseman, Christopher Morel. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swing and a miss.
No ball.
0-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Slider misses outside. And a big swing and a miss.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Righty to the plate. On the ground. And that's just foul. Righty delivers. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Stays alive. At the belt and fires. Not even close there. 3-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And there's ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Now it's Alexander Canario. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Morel aboard here at first with nobody out. Just off the inside edge. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
The pitch comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
The pitch. Fights it off. You'll see another. And a swing and a miss. And there's one down.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now here is Christian Bethancourt. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. He swings and fouls one off. Pitch misses, and 1-1.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Inside, just missed.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Right through there for a strike.
I think it was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Flips it for 1, and it's a double play to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. The Aggies have the lead, 3-0. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas.
Johan Rojas.
And a pitch. Rojas, the rangy center fielder, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he's put together some good swings lately with 5 home runs in his last 10 games. Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do?
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And now the lefty. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
It's a good take.
Hits it, misses. It's a strikeout.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base pass. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
That one finds the zone, and the count even at 1.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Kicks and deals. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
The batter, the shortstop, Sergio.
And now Sergio Alcantara. And he's already singled in this game. That misses. 1-0. 2 outs, base is empty. And he blows that one by him at 100.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
That clips the corner. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Here comes a pitch. And he chases that one. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Set for the bottom of the third. Now at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo.
The shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
The pitch. Late with the swing there.
You know, this group of hitters doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game. And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Off the plate, and the count is even 2-2. That's down and in.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The punch out there. One gone here.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Now the number 2 hitter, Eric Mejia. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Alcantara pulls it down. That's out number 2.
The batter, the first baseman, Addy.
2 outs, base is empty.
Rodriguez.
Addy Rodriguez will hit next. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
2 down, nobody on. And foul ball. The pitch. And down 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Got him swinging. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Miguel Andujar. The wind of the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. A little up front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Corrals it. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Troy.
Next to hit, Troy Johnston. He was a strikeout victim his first time. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Oh, nice play. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out.
The first baseman, number 34.
That was an impressive diving stop. Singy, let's dive into the numbers. Statcast, the symbol.
Yeah, Boog, a really good effort just to get his glove to the ball. He found a way to do it and just produce a strong throw as well. So that right there is a great play all the way around. Just really smooth.
Alfaro in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Next pitch is outside. 2 down, nobody on. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Ground ball left side. Sends it to first, and the inning is over. Bottom 4, and now Encarnacion.
The right fielder.
He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Leach back to work. He takes it on his own. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder, Harold Ramirez.
Harold Ramirez at the dish. He's already homered here in this one. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Pitch misses, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, number 11.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman. 0 for 1 so far.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Two outs. And it's fouled away. Good job to fight that one off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back in Anaheim, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Domingo Levy.
Domingo Levy.
The Y to kick the pitch. That one outside. Ball 1.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That one misses. 3-0.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
Full count.
And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Mejia stands in now, looks at that one inside. Fouled off down the right side. And the pitch.
No.
Now snap throw to first. And he just got his hand in there. And a pitch. That's off the mark. And now 3-1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Canario sizing this one up. Canario makes the grab.
Now back, second baseman, Gustavo.
And the batter now,
Nunez.
Gustavo Nunez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Just missed. And that one sliced foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
And here it comes. Inside, almost got him. Next offering is in for a strike.
Full count.
That one down the line. This looks like extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Turned on it nicely, definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Johan Rojas digs in now. He's been a great free agent sign. Fouled off. He was late.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Next offering is down low.
1-1.
Second and third, 1 away. And we're at the top of the 5th. Hit in the air, center field. Canario under it. Makes the catch. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And it's now a 2-run game.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Emilio Boone. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that's in there at the knees. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next offering upstairs. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. No advance. Good job behind the dish. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Aggies with the lead 3-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the power speed combo. Christopher Morel.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Ball 1 there.
Well, these players, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Pitch is in for a strike. Now 2-1. And a good eye there.
3-1.
And he grounds one to the right side. Nunez to first.
He's out.
And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
The center fielder, number 10, Alexander.
Now here is Alexander Canario. His first at bat was a strikeout. Off the plate inside, and that's ball 1.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
And the 1-0. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch inside. 2-1.
Really good run. Perhaps a little bit too much on that 2-seamer. Couldn't hold the corner.
Ball 3.
Good eye right there. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, just great execution right there. Ran that 2-seamer out over the outside edge, showing that he's not afraid to walk this guy.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
He's getting the barrel to the balls. Just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Now batting, catcher.
2 outs, bases empty. And now here is Christian Bethancourt. And that's in there for strike 1. In there at the knees for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Jonathan Hernandez will take over here.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Sergio Alcantara now at the plate. 1 for 2. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed. Quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Late swing, foul to the left.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first.
Out.
1 up, 1 down.
The left fielder, number 22, Miguel Andujar.
So digging in, Miguel Andujar. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And another ball. Movement in the bullpen. Number 46, the left-hander, up and throwing. Soto getting cranked up as well. That misses the zone, and now 3-0. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting, right fielder.
1 down. Here's some real power at the plate. Troy Johnston. Johnston measures 6 feet even, 210 pounds, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And the righty deals. Got him looking for the strikeout. Throws him with the heater at the knees.
The first baseman,
Jorge Alfaro, the next to hit. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Go to second. Out. And that'll end the inning.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Angel De Los Santos.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The shortstop.
And now, Geraldo Perdomo. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Right through there for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, two strikes.
Two strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Touching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Action in the pen down there. Davy Garcia preparing to come on if needed. Asensio also getting ready. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count is 1-1. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Man at first with one gone. And here's the first baseman, Addy Rodriguez. De Los Santos picks over Mejia. Back in on a dive. Fastball for a strike. Mejia over at first with one away. In there at the knees. 0-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And the right-hander deals. Stays alive. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings and misses. And the runner holds.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And now it's going to be Encarnacion.
1-0.
Pitch out, but no action. The 1-0. And that's in for a strike.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. If you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
Up the middle. Takes it to the base for the force out. And that is the third out of the inning. And we're back.
And
now the first baseman, Jorge Alfaro.
Jorge Alfaro.
Hernandez back to work.
Ball.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. Slider for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And he deals. And another ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And that one is lifted in the air. Encarnacion makes the grab, 1 down. So up next, Domingo Levy. He's 0 for 1. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
And a pitch. Breaking ball inside. And a count even 1-1. Up the middle. Finds its way through, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, catcher,
Francisco Mejia getting ready to hit. Mejia struggling on the road this season. Better results at home.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Makes the grab.
The batter number 4, second baseman,
Gustavo Nunez digs in now. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1. Now move to first. And he's back in safely. The tying run at the plate. And a foul ball left side. Righty to the plate. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. First and second, 2 down. Now, Johan Rojas.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Popped up. Rodriguez moving under this one. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at Angel Stadium, set for the last half of the 7th. Stepping in, Harold Ramirez. The pitch. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And it's 1-0.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Righty delivers. Foul ball. Kicks and fires. And they'll do it again. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Kicks and deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. The wind and the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
And makes the grab. 2 away.
The batter, number 7. Second
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Christopher Morel. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Fernando Abad taking over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the DH, Emilio Boone. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Hammered, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now it's the shortstop, Sergio Alcantara. 1 for 3. The shortstop takes the ball.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Tying run at the plate. Outside. And now 2-0.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Smoked on the ground a second. Over to Perdomo. That's one. How about that double play?
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
And now Miguel Andujar. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Caught it looking for the K. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Alexander Canario.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
That missed by a lot, and that is ball 1. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. The wind of the pitch.
Ball. 2-1.
And
Ball,
that one
that's
missing
down.
low. Hit hard on the ground to short. Sends it across the
He's
first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Bethencourt.
Now the catcher up to hit, Christian Bethencourt. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy.
No.
Just missed. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Back there. Adios, pelota. He flexes his power with that swing. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 4-1. And all he needed was a late single to keep his hitting streak alive, but that'll do.
Yeah, nerves of steel. He knew the streak was on the line, but he didn't let it stop him from blasting one out of here. Keep it going, my guy. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball.
Inside,
No, that's it.
just missed. De Los Santos maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get
Ball
touched
three,
up a
that's
little
up.
bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And there's a foul ball. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little
Ball
different.
four.
I
Take your
liken
base.
it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Mejia
Ball.
in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. One run across in the frame so far. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Outside.
Wouldn't chase
Ball
that
2.
time.
Ball
Next
3.
pitch is outside. And that drops in for a strike. And he
Ball
walked him.
4. Take your base.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
2 on with 1 out. Digging in, Addy Rodriguez.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
That one misses, and it's 1-1. That's inside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And the righty deals. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Encarnacion in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
At the belt and fires. Just missed.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 3. Harold Ramirez to bat next. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one finds the zone. And the count is 3-1. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that's the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, number 65. He last pitched 2 days ago. At the plate, Troy Johnston, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. The pitch. And there's the strike. That one fouled off. Caught and missed, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Over to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
Levy.
So it's their last chance in this one. And the batter now, Domingo Levy. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Foul ball there. 1 strike away. Foul ball still 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. That one missed.
1-2.
And that's ripped into left, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
2 outs, runner at first. Francisco Mejia will hit next. Fought off foul. Levy off of first with 2 away. Next offering is downstairs. And a foul ball. Two outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
And he deals. That one not close. And the count is 2-2. A little bit low.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Payoff pitch. That one is absolutely belted. And it's out of here. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Gustavo Nunez. Right through there for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Hit to second, and this should do it. Throw off line, he's safe, and a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Checks over to first, back safely.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
And the pitch. And that one fouled off.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Right-handed reliever. Got him. And that is the ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
4-3 our final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 4 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 4 runners on base. For the visitors, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.